The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
You know that I be killing.
Hey. 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 Bitch, I'm the man of my city. Pop out go, we get litty. No, I got gang up with me. Walking like a lever to 50. I'm trying to catch me a buzz. Money, can't get enough. I spend a rack on some grubs.
Said it's about to be a fun summer, huh?
Really, I'm too handsome. All these bitches, they adore me. Throw them in the ocean, told that boy to go find Dory. I got hella shooters. If you try me, it get gory. I'm a king in my own glory. You don't even know the whole story. Cause I done been through some shit in this lifetime. Sometimes I reminisce. I bet you wanna know why. It had been times it was rough. I thought I was gon' die, but somehow I got a chance, and I don't even know why.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give y'all too much. We ain't gonna give y'all too much. He kind of alluded at some of his past. He said, you know what I'm saying, you ain't been down. You thought you was gonna die a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real, man.
First off, welcome. Thank you to everybody for tuning into season 2. Previously, Hustle and Flow podcast now reached the people with Darius Sanders, giving a platform to people that's out here doing things for themselves, making an avenue, making their dreams a reality. Period. So who do we got us in here today, man?
You know, you got your boy Groovy X.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my manager with me, my brother.
You on mic now? You on mic now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your name, bro? Come on now.
Jajuan Johnson.
Jajuan?
Jay, I'm his blood brother, man. Like this is my bro.
So this is like, no, y'all kind of y'all not light skin.
That's my.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not light skin.
That's light skin over there.
Yeah.
Who do we got with us right here?
I got my bestie.
Miss Iced Out.
My
That's
bestie,
Miss
Alex
Pretty.
Irish.
Oh shit, let me put this down. My bad.
Put it wherever you want. Just make sure the mic, you talking to the mic. They need to hear.
Yeah,
that
what's
pretty
up?
voice.
I'm Alex Irish.
Yes, sir.
Cool kids.
Yeah.
You know, we the co-founders of the Groovmnt.
Yeah.
So talk about Groovmnt. So you Groovy X, we see you with the X chain.
Yeah.
Previously, if y'all don't know, I think like 2 podcasts ago, if you're watching on Spotify, we got an episode where you talked about kind of groovy. You know, that kind of plays a part into your music.
Yeah.
You make happy music. You don't really be making no, you know what I'm saying, no depressed type shit.
Right.
So as far as the Groovmnt,
Uh-huh.
what's the deal with that?
So honestly, it was my brother's idea
It was your idea?
to come up with a collective.
Is the Mr. Business Mind? You just
Yeah.
graduated, right? Like 2 years ago with your master's?
I got my master's last May.
Supposed to-
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, something light, you know, not too much, but yeah, my bro, like he was watching Wu-Tang, and he was just like, bro, you know, it'd be dope if we had a collective of artists that really out here doing their thing, like really out here as far as artistry. And
Yeah.
I said, sure, let's do it. And it came to like, what we gonna call it? I don't know. We just a different type of movement. And I was talking to Alex also. She said something with groovy in it. And I was like, okay, bet. Like movement, Groovmnt. And then I was just, oh snap.
That's fire. The
Cause like
Groovmnt
that's what I'm saying.
Collective,
It wasn't even my idea because he was like, you know, let's come.
If
up
you
with
watch
some,
it, if you look at any of the pictures, X's in the back.
yeah,
X's in the back,
You know
and
what
then
I'm saying?
Alex with the ski mask on. I want you to show up with the ski mask today. That ski mask is fire though.
Thank you.
yeah,
I don't
that
know
shit was fire.
where you got that from.
But yeah, like so he was like, come up with a name or something like that, and I'm like, I'm not even thinking of.
You said I don't know.
Including anything with groovy in it. I was like, I said something like the Daybreakers or something.
What does that mean?
It was some new shit.
Nah,
some
what does
dope-
that mean, bro?
With Daybreakers,
Explain
I
that.
had looked it up. Well, so look, it's some anime nerd shit, but like,
I don't watch anime. I need to get on anime.
but yeah,
bro.
so like in Naruto,
It's a good show.
I like Naruto.
Naruto is a good
I like
show.
like
Neji. I like
the-
Neji. That's my favorite. That's
the
my
little
guy.
evil clan or the
Yeah,
Akatsuki.
yeah. Okay.
So if you translate that to English, it's like a new day or a new reign.
That's wild.
Okay.
So that's why I it was on some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like Daybreakers, like a new dawn and hip hop
Tight,
and some
yeah.
shit like that. But then that's when they came to me and I was like,
They said
nah.
no. Who vetoed it? Who was the first person to say no to the idea? You
Well,
or
they
you?
didn't say no. They just
It was
We
my
just,
Yeah. They
we
just came up
You
with
just
a
took it
better
in a different
idea.
direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we just
Cause I like
trying to-
I went too deep and then I was like, nah, let's just like
We wanted
Groovmnt.
something
You
that
wanted
was
something fun.
We wanted
Aesthetic,
something that could be
yeah.
sold on a shirt, you
Yeah,
know, like Daybreakers, you know. But if you see Groovmnt, and especially the way we spell it, if you guys don't know, we spell it GROOVMNT. Groovmnt.
Yeah.
So there's no E. It's just
Yeah.
Groovmnt.
Yeah.
You know, it's something you can slap on a shirt, on a sticker, on a hat. You know, we wanted something we can market as well. And you know, who doesn't want to be called Groovy? Like, yeah, that's your name, and you play a big part in our lives. And we know you're like the least selfish person that we know.
Yeah,
So of
man.
course,
That's
you
what I'm
didn't
saying.
think
He in
to
the
put
background of
Groovy.
all the pictures. That's
know
what I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
Like-
That's how I knew. I'm like, somebody came up with this.
Yeah.
I initially thought Alex, because I know you got experience like with creative designing. Talk about what you've been up to in your own artistry, because you went from, let's say, creative designing, photography, videography, to now being an artist yourself.
So I started making music in October, I believe, of last year. And then literally a month later, I got shot. So
I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Deep Ellum.
Deep Ellum is like that now. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's the
trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
So just after getting shot and everything, I spent 2 months in bed. I couldn't walk. It's hard times, but you know, these guys have been really pushing me to be creative, and they're giving me just so many resources. I mean, when I got shot, I was robbed. So I lost my camera, and then Groovy gave me.
What were you
his
out there
camera.
doing? You were shooting?
No. Well,
You were
I
just
had
there.
just got off work, so I had my camera, my laptop, everything with me from doing photography.
Yeah.
And I was just having a couple drinks at the bar by myself. But like I was
Which is
saying,
usually the best way to move, but
Nah.
in this case, I don't know.
not as a female.
You know.
I guess you're right. No, not I guess. You're definitely right.
Yeah.
Not as a female. But no female's ever expecting to get shot, though. I feel like that's just blatant. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they rob you, it's one thing. But they shot you and robbed you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know him? You didn't know him?
No, it was a random ass nigga, fucking 40-year-old guy. He's in jail, so they got
Homeless
they caught
dude,
him.
or what was this issue?
Yeah, I thought he was
You
a
know what I'm saying?
homeless
Like-
guy. I walked past him, I looked him in his face, and I thought to myself, he's just gonna mind his business, but he just ended up following me. So
What'd your mom say? I know her little baby girl getting
yeah,
shot. Did
it
not
was
sit
tough.
right with her.
It was tough for everybody.
Imagine her getting that phone call, bro.
You're
That's
not
gonna
going
be
nowhere by
heartbreaking.
yourself.
Yeah,
She's
no,
like,
I
you're
go
not going out
everywhere
the
with
house.
these
You moving
niggas.
back home. No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
She gonna try to get you back in the house. It's
No,
like, mom,
literally.
no.
Yeah. That's wild.
Shout out to my mom and shout out to my family though, and these guys right here.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere without these guys.
She a soldier. She a
For sure,
warrior.
for sure.
That's facts.
That's my dog right there.
So now with the music, have you kind of been coming from that place of like you kind of said, a second chance at life? That kind of really what made you get into it, because you were around artists all the time. But why did you then decide to go into music though?
Yeah, I mean, just the resources that I have. Groovy's a great engineer and a great producer. So just the resources around me. I have Roddy Flacco around me as well. He has a whole studio.
Shout out Roddy, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
I
Cleveland,
got
bro.
Jajuan
Shout out
over
Fort
here.
Worth, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, good dude. Like good dude.
Facts.
For sure.
Shout out
Yeah.
my boy Roddy.
That's one thing I can't say about you, Alex. You've been rocking with the same people for a long time. That's rare in Dallas, specifically as far as loyalty goes. Y'all talk about a group. Nobody really has a team these days, but the big people do, which everybody thinks. You see Tay Money, she's popping her shit. That's just her. It's not that. It's a whole team. She plays her role very well. And what y'all are doing is kind of bringing that team aspect back into it.
Yeah.
Shout out Tay Money.
For real. Shout out Tay Money.
Facts. Shout out to Hey.
I was talking to one of my homeboys just about just teaming up with people. No one wants to be able to give someone else their success, like be able to say like, this person helped me. That's why people don't work together.
Right.
But as you see, like with my partnership with Creator, it allows you to really do what you want to do and live out your dream. Who's some people that you've been collaborating with lately as far as music goes?
Honestly,
Nobody?
I've been keeping it in the circle. You know what I'm saying?
And you produce your own music.
Yeah, I do produce. I produce beats.
Honestly, bro, when you told me you made that Freaks and Geeks beat, I was honestly surprised.
Wow.
That was years ago.
Yeah, that was years ago for sure.
And I'm not trying to just bring up, but I'm just saying, like, bro, that's rare.
Yeah.
Imagine when he first sent it to me. I was like, bro, who?
Shout out Splurge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Splurge.
Shout out Splurge.
That's crazy how it all worked
Yeah.
out that day. That
And
was
like,
crazy.
and that was like on some early shit. So like, my talent has like evolved even more since then.
Facts,
Like,
bro.
I got some fire ass beats in the vault, and that's my biggest problem when it comes to beats, because like I'm an artist also, so like
Yeah.
I'm stingy. So people be asking me for beats, and I'm like,
Bro, but you be posting them though.
I know.
So what do you expect?
Cause I like to like flex on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Just tease like, yeah, I made this, but you can't have it.
You know, people still not gonna believe you made it. That's the funny part.
It don't matter.
What's your producer tag? I didn't hear the on the
It's
beat.
Groovy, baby.
Oh yeah. You did that?
Yeah.
I just got it from Austin Power movie.
Oh,
I
okay.
just snipped it and put it in there. It fit.
What made you want to produce for yourself? Like I've asked a lot of people what made them want to do something for themselves rather than having somebody else do it. And everybody says like, you really got to know the ins and outs of your craft to really succeed. Someone else could do it, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it better. Just because, you know what I'm saying, you going with your type of vision and your type of flavor with your beats, especially, bro, I don't really know. How would you explain, like, if you went into a studio, I want like a Austin Powers type beat mixed with like some uplifting mushroom trip, but rap at the same, you know what I'm saying? How would you explain that to somebody? Like, you can't really do that. So you have to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
But the level you are now, you have people that can make your beats for you. Why have you kept doing it? You really think that's something you're gonna pursue?
I mean, yeah,
in a long time, as far as production goes.
I really took a liking to it. So like, the reason why I started making my beats on my own is because like I would get on YouTube and try to find like tight beats and like
trying to see what
you know what I'm saying.
Like
I'm trying to find beats or trying to find something like, man, all these beats sound the same. Like they just YouTube beats. And I was like, I just need to do my own thing, you know. And so one of my good friends, also a Groovmnt member, Hippie Mac, he's one of my primary
shout out to everybody in the Groovmnt right now. Who all do y'all have on roster as far as talent goes? Okay. Like what all do y'all have?
So we got my boy Hippie Mac.
And what does he do?
He's a producer/engineer.
Okay.
And then our artists, we have Demont, C Young.
Where's he from? From Dallas? From Fort Worth?
Demont and C Young are from Fort Worth.
Funky Town.
Texas.
Bro, that's gonna be like the first collective that's actually repping Fort Worth. Yeah, you got 3 cams on you. Look wherever you want.
You know what I'm saying?
Like for real, most people would just be like, "Oh no, I'm from Dallas." You know what I'm saying? But y'all really on the Fort Worth.
And we represent,
you really,
you know what I'm saying?
gonna
We
jack that?
represent too.
That's where you from, so I guess
it's 100%. We gonna rep where we from.
Okay.
And, because DFW, you know, Dallas and Fort Worth.
Don't pop up saying you from New York. Like, no, you're not from New York.
I'm not from New York. I'm repping Fort Worth till I die. Nah, for
so
sure.
Demont, who else y'all got?
We got C Young, who's also from Fort Worth, and then we got GM Snooze. He's from San Marcos, and he's actually the reason why I started rapping. Yeah.
So you known him for a long time?
Yeah, I went to Tarleton with him, like I went with you and Alex.
Yeah.
So you started rapping. I thought you started rapping before then. You started rapping. So you started rapping in college.
So I didn't even start rapping in college. Like,
but you saw him rapping.
Yeah, he was rapping.
Who are you talking about right now? Do I know who this person is?
Jaguar.
Yeah.
What does he look like? I didn't see his face. Yeah. So keep telling the story. Alex will pull it up. So how he influenced you to start rapping? What's the story behind that?
So like we was in the dorms, you know, Honeywell.
I don't know if I know this man.
We was in Honeywell and we were just chilling and like
Honeywell, the trenches.
Man,
I don't know.
Honeywell is the trenches. That's the hood.
Who posted a video of somebody eating chili out of a can, not heated up?
That was
who was that? Carlos?
Yes.
Boy, you're nasty, boy.
Yeah, shout out Carlos.
You're doing stuff you don't even have to do. You're putting yourself back where you came from.
Nah, for real. That was some OG shit. But nah, yeah, like he would just be he had made a song and I fucked with it. And he was just like, bro, you can rap too. I was like, what? No, I can't. Because at that time, I wasn't even thinking about it.
He probably said, you're black. You can rap.
Yeah, exactly. He
you know
was
what I'm saying?
He's like, you're black. Every black man has
See?
What the hell?
No, that's what everybody says. You're black. You can do this.
Yeah,
no, I can't.
He was
like the black people that can't dance, black people that can't sing,
he was like, every black man has the
nothing.
ability. He was, every black man has the ability.
How do you know that?
I was like, I guess, bro. And then I kind of just like tried to write a song. And then I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Then that's when I had dropped out, and when I was at home, I had wrote that song. What's the reason for the season? Like, what's the first song?
You remember the Avatar? You remember the Avatar freestyle?
Oh yeah, no.
Was that one of his first? That was one of his first.
That's like
little songs,
bro. Yeah. It actually did a little numbers, like just like
that was some SoundCloud shit, like 2016.
Okay,
yeah,
but yeah. And then but basically he just inspired me because he was like, bro, anybody can do this. Like if you really put your mind to it. And I was like, you're right. And then I just start fucking with it.
But when did you take it seriously though? Because I feel like every time I've heard, when he's heard your music, your brother, he's been the one really coming at it from that perspective of let's monetize off this.
So once again,
did it take him pushing you, or it was a moment where you knew, I'm gonna take it serious no matter who believes in me or not? It just so happened that your bro was with you.
So like I knew I was good. you know. But like, it was just a hobby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, I like doing this for fun. And then that's when
bro, you dropped out, so shit, you're doing everything for fun right now.
exactly.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts, because I mean, that's the main reason I dropped out.
He's out here winging it, just winging on me.
Like, it's, your mom, like, it ain't no fun. This is your career now.
To get your ass a
You're doing
job or something.
OnlyFans. You dropped out. That's your career. You need to be on a schedule.
Yeah. But yeah, I had wrote what's the reason for the season.
Okay.
And then he was just like, "Hey, bro, like, it's actually good." He was like, "I'm not saying this."
Who said that? You said that?
Yeah, nah, me, because like sometimes people will tell you like, "Oh yeah, it's good. You, I see you doing your thing." Me, I'm the type to be like, I don't really like it. Like, I'll tell you,
Bro,
like,
but how do you tell people? Because y'all around music so many times. Alex, how do you tell people?
I know.
First
she-
of all,
especially
Jajuan has never told me that shit. He's never told me he never liked my songs.
But people always, hey, listen to my. I just don't say anything.
I will say, hey, I liked this song better. If this is someone I know, like I just did this to Roddy. He had a song with a friend of his, and then I have one of his old songs, and I said, I actually like this better. He said, me too. You know, it's just all a collective. It's not no hater shit. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Yeah.
But that's also someone you know.
Facts.
It's gonna come a point in time, and it probably is now, just based off how you look. Oh, this person's an artist. Let me go solicit my music, and they're trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got to think,
What do you say?
I'm his brother, so it's just
You
like,
would already gave it to him if
you're
you
like, I was like,
Work harder. Say work harder.
Imagine texting somebody your music, and they say like, work harder.
yeah.
What
I would
you
be
bro?
inspired.
Oh, God, I'm
I'd be
like, damn.
I don't know,
you're
but
right.
maybe
I'm
me
like,
now
damn.
I would be inspired, but then again, bro, like I take things personally.
Yeah.
I would be like,
So
okay,
Well, for me, it's like if I send it to somebody, that mean I literally
You right.
I value their
their
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
So like, I need to know what you think.
Yeah.
So if you tell me work harder, I'm like, all right, bet. Then I need to do better. It's
Are
not-
you one of the type of artists that keeps things secret until it's really done? To show people, like a lot of people don't want people to hear. They don't want, you know what I'm saying.
Man, fuck people
but y'all,
like that.
y'all are not afraid of like
We're not
criticism.
Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying?
We're Fort Worth. We're not Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like I might not show everybody, but my
You
inner
gonna
circle,
show the team.
Yeah, my
For
inner
sure.
circle, the ones that's gonna let me know if it's a hit or not. Then I'm
And
like,
put
yeah.
and put it this way, bro. Even when Freaks and Geeks came out, like I played that at the studio. Like it was a lot of people. Like it was like 40, 50 people in the room. And I was just
No,
like,
for real.
hey, check this one out, because they was like, oh, he pretty good. I said, all right, well, check this one out. And when it came on, everybody just looking around.
Yeah,
like,
like-
So that was Freaks and Geeks prior to the feature on
prior
it.
to Splurge.
So they already was like, yo,
That's what, I mean. That's what made Splurge want to hop on it because he was like,
he was already in the studio at that time.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
I
say,
played-
how
I
did y'all
played
end
it for
up getting him on the record?
yeah, I played it for him. He was in there and like he was like,
Was that Dirty Glove? Where were y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in,
it was Dirty
in
Glove.
Grand Prairie or whatever.
Arlington, yeah.
Arlington.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
but yeah, he was not in his beat. He was like, oh yeah, I fuck with that. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck with that hoe. Hop on that bitch.
That's hard.
Yeah.
So it's all been genuine connections with you.
Facts. You know, I don't fake shit.
I mean, it's not even about faking it, but it's kind of like, bro, no one's really gonna give you that opportunity unless you already in that room.
Right.
So, like I said, going back to when you first started music, how do you then go from the kid that's making music because your homeboy told you to make it to being in the studio with Splurge? Like, how does that happen as far as taking music serious and aligning yourself, you know, even being at that studio?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might have been places you've known about before.
Right.
But before I got into media, there's certain places I didn't know about. Certain rooms, you know, you're not going to be privy to. Certain people you don't even know exist that have fan bases that's really doing it. But now, looking back, it's like you can see the progression. But how did you go from that?
It's all about knowing the right people, really. Networking. You know what I'm saying? Putting it out there.
Having confidence. You gotta have confidence for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta have confidence, because it's almost like, well, if I want people to know about this and I just gotta sit and eventually I'm gonna have to talk to somebody about whatever I'm trying to do, whether it's videography, music, or whatever. It's like somebody has to know. I can't just keep this to myself. And then it's people that might not like all the way rock with it at first, and then it's other people that might be like, bro, you need to keep going.
Yeah.
You always gotta believe in yourself first,
Yeah.
then do what you do. So yeah,
It's funny
all
that
aspects.
I didn't mean to cut you off. It's just funny, like they say the same thing about trapping. It's like you can't sell anything if people don't know you got it.
Yeah.
And it's not about that, but it's just about the fact that you got to put it out there. At a certain point, it's no more strategizing. It's really about just
Like
living. I'm me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you walk in, who are you? What do you do?
I have
type
100%
thing.
confidence in yourself and
Facts.
put it stuff one step forward. You know what I'm saying? Just every time you get an opportunity, let them know who you are.
Mm-hmm. So you think Groovmnt is going to kind of give you that leverage to showcase a lot more people's talents, not just your own?
For sure. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's what it's about.
You know, give a spotlight on the talent that we have in Fort Worth.
What's some of y'all's objectives? Like, talk about that. Your objective as far as artistically being an artist and on the admin side. And this is all admin right here. So what's y'all's kind of things, like the mission and vision, like how you would write it? But I know y'all got, you know what I'm saying?
So the main thing is taking it serious. I mean, because everybody have lives. Everybody has something that they may
different
be
things
going
they gotta
through.
do.
They may be doing jobs, anything like that. So if it's something that you want to do, you know, you got to treat it just like one of those, a job. You know what I mean? Because I have a job. You know, I have my own life. But at the end of the day, I treat this as such, Groovmnt as such. It's like, hey, I believe in you if you believe in yourself. And I'm going to believe in you 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to take it there 100%. You know, no matter if you're a big artist, small artist, if I believe in you, your music is dope, we're going to take it there. So that's the goal. Like, I always want to make sure that your people good. You know, you don't want to feel like you're trying to overstep or overdo them. You want to make sure that everybody in here is getting those resources of what they need to try to take it to the next level. You know?
What does that look like? Are y'all developing these people,
you know,
these artists on the roster too?
Yeah, so it's almost like you have to always be prepared. You can't just say, I got these artists and boom, all right? You have to make sure that, like, hey, we got a videographer, you got photography,
right,
you got shows that you need to try to get going. You got event centers, you got studios that you need to get to. You got even opening up a studio. It's almost like you have to do all of this in a sense to make them feel like, hey,
I'm a part of something.
I'm a part of something. This dude trusts me, and if I trust you, then I really trust you. I really believe in you. So yeah, it's just like trying to like really take it to that next level, because like you said, in the DFW period, and I be in Dallas a lot. In the DFW period, it's like it's not many collectives. No. You know, it's not many people that want to work together, because and to be honest, it's a trust thing. You got to trust this person. If you don't trust this person, then why would I want to do something with this person? And you know, everybody has an individual mindset, but at the end of the day, sometimes when you work together, collaborate, feed off each other, give each other criticism, constructive criticism, it works out for the best. It makes you become a better whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's just the goal of it. Like, hey, let's keep going until, you know y'all self. You know, I don't really have to say nothing. You know,
I see what you mean.
Dopeness.
Basically, Groovmnt is just giving us like every single one of the artists, and I say us because I'm included in that. Just the place, a safe place to grow. So, I mean, most of us are very well versed in cameras, video, so we can do that shit ourselves. And just a safe place to work. We're gonna get our own. We do have our own studio, and we do have an event space. So we're gonna have rehearsals. It's not just gonna be us throwing ourselves up there and throwing shows. Like, these are gonna be shows that are gonna be rehearsed. Everybody's gonna have rehearsal. We're aiming to be the best, not just throw a show and then pass the mic to the other person. Like, I want background dancers. I want
you want production
shebang.
value.
The real shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, X?
Man, you know, I'm just here for the ride.
I agree with you, because I mean, I just want to make like I said, I just want to make, like, I do thank y'all, because this allowing me to get closer to working for myself. I like what you said. You have a job. I have a job too.
Yeah.
A lot of artists I meet with, especially rappers, they anti-job. But it's like, you know, I got to do what I got to do until I can really make this my everyday. And I was waiting on one of y'all to say, but that's really what I do it for. Like, I want to really move around like this, where I don't have time constraints on it, where I can just say, X, come through to the studio whenever. We can shoot whenever. It's all good. Same for y'all. Y'all really going to be able to say that. Y'all want to record? I'm here all day, every day. Come through.
Exactly.
Let's do it. That's when you can move around like that. That's when you have, you know, a lot of upside. Yeah. You can just move around through the city, do what you need to do.
When I can do what I love for a living, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
what's stopping you right now?
You know, money.
Just grinding.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta stack up that bread. You know what I'm saying? But it's coming soon.
Yeah.
I can,
Y'all talked about shows. What's y'all's plan on shows? Because I actually need help. I was talking to somebody like just with my brand. It's like certain things you know how to do and you have ideas like, oh, let's do like a little showcase for artists that you got on roster or whatever. But the ins and outs of actually, booking spaces, different things like that. How do y'all do that? How do y'all?
You gotta talk to people.
Just talk to people.
You
You gotta
to
be
talk-
humble.
Yeah, you gotta be humble, and you also have to come in a way of like you're not trying to, like, what do you call it? Like, try to like be like something that you're not. You know,
I see what you mean.
I'm this person. When I talk to somebody about trying to do something, like when it comes to shows, it's almost like, hey, like I need help.
You're
First
right.
of all, it's like I need help. I don't come in telling them like I'm this person. Like, hey, I need help with this.
Yeah.
Like, can you help me, please?
Yeah,
Like,
for
and it's
real.
not like in a begging type
No,
sense.
it's just
like, it's like, hey,
it is what it is.
Like, you're dope. You're good at what you do. Like when I came to Alex, like I came to Alex, like you're dope. Like that's the first time.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like I'm a fan. Like I come as like a fan.
People are against that being fanned out, but it's
Yeah.
not fanned out. It's
Yeah.
it's just
It's
if you're a fan
appreciation.
of somebody, like
Yeah.
I said, bro, I like your music. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's love.
What am I supposed to
Yeah.
say? Like
Yeah.
just be like, I don't know you.
Like,
Like,
are
I
you
don't-
alright?
Yeah.
I literally have your music in my phone. Like I'm acting like I don't know what the person
And the
is.
thing about it, bro, like I was I'm a communication major in college.
Yeah.
Like, so I got my master's in communication. So you learn like if you communicate a little bit more, you never know who you're talking to. You never know like
Facts.
who you making a connection with, because it's almost like just because they're not on social media, like that don't mean they don't have connections. You know, so I use that like in the sense of like trying to like make sure that I'm coming humbly
Yeah.
and letting them know like, hey, I got this goal, I got this vision, and I really need help with it. And hey, most of the time it goes the way it's supposed to go. And yeah, that's just really it. Communicating with those people that's in that field. So
Yeah. I love that you said you never know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Like really that's been most of my experience. It's like they say come at every conversation assuming that this person has something, knows something that you don't, or something that you can't see. And it's so crazy when you do that. Strangers are so generous to you.
Yeah.
Has there been any situations where people that you don't even know or you met for the first time have done something for you that's really been like, wow? A lot of the times you ask for a lot of the artists tell me, they ask for support from their family,
Yeah.
from their homies. They don't get it. But it's the dude in Arkansas, it's homie in New York. They really rock with your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the lady that saw you that's willing to invest in you because, just how she liked you.
Yeah, yeah, and that be true. I mean, some people like, they just want to be there to help. Like I had a conversation the other day with this guy. Like he works for Microsoft. Like out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, man, if you ever need anything, I was like,
Yeah, we gonna need something.
I would appreciate that, but I don't even know the guy. Like I didn't even
For
know
real?
him like that. It was just like, hey, yeah, I like your vision, things like that. And some people just want to help. They like to see that you're trying, at least you're trying to do something. Even if you don't have it all right there, at least they see it and they want to be there. They want to help. And like for the people that's in your family, sometimes when it comes to family and friends, sometimes they have to see it. Like it has to be something they be like, oh, they can brag about. Sometimes family or friends be like, oh, everybody doing it. And then, until it's like something where it's like, oh snap, like he was taking this serious, and then people start supporting. But sometimes you can't just really rely on them at that moment. You have to go out there and get it yourself sometimes. Yeah.
I am really proud of Alex. I want to point it to her because that kind of is, I feel like her story, like as far as I go and like other people that may have known her in passing, it's like you see this girl, okay, cool, this is what she wants to do. You see her posting about, but now that's really her life.
Yeah.
Like, so congratulations to you. Like you really dedicated yourself for real and you've grown just from, now you've done both sides. You've done art and you created it. So how do you feel like people need to take that step to really go head first? Like, I mean, y'all took some risks, dropping out of school, maybe not going a certain path and really choosing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like me and you graduated. I'm still in school now. It's like a lot of the kids in school, they really think that diploma and that degree is going to provide them, or you know, it's gonna what is it called? It's gonna really give them like stability. No. That's not how things work. No. It's funny how the people that take a lot of risks, they really end up living good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And honestly, that's the only way. The people that own businesses, that's risk. That's debt that you have to take on to be able to really live how you want to live.
That's facts. Definitely facts.
I think there's just different people out here in the world. Some people just to put it simply, some people are lions, some people are sheep. My parents, I'm not calling them sheep, but they are fine to go into their job. Like I have a job as well. Let me put that out there. I am not anti-job. I have a job.
Everybody anti-job these days.
No. I used to be before I got shot.
You got really? I thought you were working though. I know you were active.
Yeah, so I had a social media job for like 4 years.
What happened with that?
It was a really bad falling out. But I just chose myself. You know, once something starts giving you.
Bro, you were like the face over there. I
was. I will talk my shit.
No, I can't even lie. I told my studio manager about, you know, and I was just like, yeah, that might be your only competition, bro. But as far as what you're bringing to the table, I think we could take it to another level.
No, you guys got it in the bag.
But I mentioned, why I mentioned that, because I told her, hey, man, this girl Alex that's probably gonna come with them, she was like really over there like running that. So
yeah, tell your boss I said what's up.
Yeah, for real. He knows what's up. So about the situation, what did you learn from it? I
learned that material means absolutely nothing. I think when I got shot, I probably lost about $5,000 worth of shit. And he stole my car on top of that. So
bro, this doesn't sound real though. Like I'm not even lying. Like it's so crazy because
he's in jail, so he's where he belongs. But just material, you know, doesn't matter. In the same way that I got all of that by working hard and being true to myself is the way that I'm gonna get it back. And thanks to Groovy, I have a camera. He literally gave me his camera. He knows that's how I make most of my money. Yeah, you can make. I make a couple racks off my camera. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a damn $1,000 camera that we just collected dust. I don't even use it. I'm like,
yeah, use it.
You're a real one. But yeah, just material is really nothing when it comes to your life. $5,000 is not the value of my life.
Facts.
So I had to see it that way, and really, you know, I would sit in my bed and just cry and be so mad. Like, this nigga took all my Jordans. Like, I would sit there and cry.
Oh, it was all in your car?
Mm-hmm. I had a photo shoot. I planned a photo shoot. So I had all my shoes, all my clothes, you know, so... But
that's terrible.
I'm fucking here. Like I'll get all that back, Facts. You know. And I'm just so glad to be here. Like
there was not a point where you were mad about it.
Yeah, I just told you I was crying. I was crying
every day.
So mad. I wanted to like find the bitch wearing my shoes because they were size 7 in men. Like no man is wearing my shoes. So I knew he gave it to a bitch. Bro. So I'm like, if I see that bitch, but
you gotta fight on sight.
He's in jail where he belongs.
Oh, you're right.
That's good. Lee.
And I didn't know him. He's a random guy.
Deep Ellum, Dallas in general, is getting treacherous. I've seen a lot of TikToks talking about if you, especially North Dallas girls, like if you saying, oh, let's meet up, you gotta tell her you in a different car. Yeah. See if they pull up to that car. Yeah. Do y'all think that's really true?
Yes.
Especially you know Dallas females.
It's grimy. It's grimy.
And niggas.
Yeah, they grimy.
Yeah. And non-binaries.
Yeah.
Everyone. Him, they, all of them.
Grimy.
For real. I don't know what the reason for that is though.
People be desperate.
Times are hard.
People be desperate. That people like that. That's how I look at it. Like people just they get to that point and just be like, fuck it. However it go, that's how
some crash dummy shit.
Like, no, but for real, they be waking up. I mean, for real, with no type of, if you don't have no upside, no type of hope, what else are you gonna do? It can't get any worse.
Sucks, man.
So that's why I just remove myself from certain situations. Like you still go out. I see you sometimes on 7th. Remember I told you I ran into you, bro. I went.
Belong to the street.
I went to.
I need to stop.
I went to TXR to visit TJ, and I had on some off-whites. And a dude stepped on my shoes. He was from Cleveland, actually. He got mad at me. He said, you didn't see me? I said, nah. He said, you want to see me? Like, that's what I'm trying to say, but I had to check myself.
On my shoe.
I had to check myself. Why am I in here?
Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
Why am I in here?
Especially in the off-whites.
Not in the off-whites.
And being around people that are way more successful than me, that's what it really taught me. Like, bro, some of that stuff, if you really want to be a boss, then you shouldn't even be there.
Yeah, facts.
They shouldn't have access to you like that.
Dang.
Not even personal, but just access to your energy like that.
For sure.
So it kind of changed my view of it. Like, bro, I'm not trying to move around and be subjected to all these people's different emotions and all this random stuff. Because then if I do something, I'm pre-law. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's on me. Then my mom is going, everything's downhill. Yeah. Now it's wasted for me. I can't crash out. But everybody else can crash out.
Right.
That's kind of what comes with the responsibility you got to have as far as building a brand or trying to be successful. You can't really act off emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people react and act off of emotion. It's like, I didn't have to. You like, I didn't have to do that. But some people do, and then they live with the results after, you know. So
you only have one life. Deadass. One fucking life.
I wish I had
People
multiple.
are getting shot in the line to the club. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So don't even put yourself.
I always look at the bigger picture, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, think about it. You finna call off the next day. Like, oh, I'm finna go to the club real quick. You know, the one day you called off, you get shot, bro.
Crazy.
Just like the dudes that be getting out of jail and they get shot the next day. That's what happens. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But after that situation, man, I ran into X. Tell me why. I saw Lottie's. I know some people that go there, so I'm like, I'm gonna stop by Lottie's.
Shout out to Lottie's.
Shout out to Lottie's. We need a Lottie sponsorship. They need a Lottie sponsorship. Y'all can really post up there every day.
For sure.
For real. So I ran into you and I was just like, bruh, what's up with Groovmnt? And you know, you told me about what y'all had going on, and then like, I think within the week y'all had the site up and everything.
Yeah.
Who? That was you?
I built that.
You built that?
Yeah, all by myself.
As far as the brand consistency, it's on point.
That's the man with the plan.
How did you come up with just you already had it ready to go as far as in
I don't know, bro. I just one day
because you did communications. You don't do no.
Yeah, but I did that, and I did media technology in high school.
Okay.
I went to Trimble Tech. So, but I mean, I'm an athlete, all that type of stuff. But sometimes when I got my mindset on something, you can ask Alex, you can ask him. I was like, dang, do y'all know anybody that know how to build a website? Like, do y'all know anybody that's good at this? You know, I said, what? You know what? I'll just do it myself. Yeah. And when I got all the pictures, got everything that we needed, I did that website in like 4 days. Like, I was just sitting there just like, if it was an edit or mess up, I'd text him like, hey, let me know. Shoot back at me. Like, go back in and finish it real quick. Like, bro, like, when it came to it, I just like, you know what? I'm not about to keep asking people like, hey, can you do this for me? Sometimes you got to do stuff yourself.
You're right.
And I did it myself. Then built it.
And that mentality right there is really what like sprung the whole idea of Groovmnt.
You think if that wouldn't have happened that quick, you know, if it would have kind of been the runaround, it wouldn't be what it is right now. Because now it's solidified, and now you just got to build off that.
It was just like that, having that mentality, like stop asking people, just do it yourself.
If y'all know anybody that need a website built,
I'm dead.
Hit him up for real.
Just do it yourself.
Just like you said, the do it yourself. The do it yourself mindset works until you can't. Though I agree with you. You got to do it for yourself, but. I just did a job interview for something, and I was trying to tell them, like, with communication comes, you got to kind of have, you know, be honest. Sometimes good communication is being able to say, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. You know, like you said, you reaching out to people, coming with the humble approach is maybe the better choice. Especially if they don't know you. Everybody wants to be the person to save you, really.
Right. Everybody want to be somebody at times. So everybody want to like be successful. I don't think there's nobody in the world that doesn't want to be successful, but it's all about working at it. You know what I mean? Like, you can say you want to do this, you can say you want to do that, but it's actually about doing it and getting off your feet and actually making connections. And even if those connections don't fall through, I mean, don't go through all the way, you have to keep trying. You know, you got to try. You got to like, okay, maybe I need to do it this way. Maybe I need to come with this approach. So, yeah.
That's one of my biggest actual, like, quells with college is I feel like it doesn't teach people that. So like, I'm in it, I'm not going to drop out. But I think even people that graduate, they don't understand that about that follow-up, about rejection isn't the end all be all. And for you're in your career now. Is that where you see yourself for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, that's a major goal of mine. Like, my end goal, I want to be a professor. But that's my end goal. You know, it's always, but you should always have something else that you want to do too on the side, you know? And it's like this is something I want to do on the side, but it's something that I want to be just as successful as me trying to be a professor.
Yeah.
It's like me, like I can see things in like all different aspects and how it can work out and how it may not work out. But at the end of the day, it's all about putting in the work for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't just say I want to be a professor and go
And then not do anything.
Yeah, because you know you have to do certain things. You can't just say I want to be an artist and sit at the house and like do 3 songs every 5 months. You know, you gotta work. You know, so
Alex, for you, how did you break into creating like after school? You know, like you trying to say this is what I want to do, but then you have to do it. Mm-hmm. How did you actually start doing it? Did you just put yourself out there because you aligned yourself with a big production company in the demographic where you were at?
Yeah, 100%. So I was not creative in high school. I was not creative in college. It was similar to
I think that's cap though. I
wasn't doing it. Social media life, photography life, that wasn't a real thing. Was I myself? Yeah, I was always fluid and colorful. But I told my parents I'm dropping out and I'm going to be a model, and they all laughed in my face. And then my modeling job got me a head position with Fight Media.
Yikes.
So
what did the parents say? I'm happy for you, baby.
The parents didn't say anything until I got a campaign with Witch and McDonald's.
And then what did they say?
Then they're like, "Oh, you're doing McDonald's. You're doing Witch. Okay, yeah. Like this is legit."
Did you need that? Like honestly, did you need them? Did you need that type of at least verification from them? Like, okay, y'all see me. Everybody said they don't care about it, but I mean, you didn't care, or did you care at all?
When you have $1 million dream, people who are making $50K a year,
parents ain't getting a pass either.
And this is what I say, bro. Like we're a different generation.
Yeah.
You know, like it's people
it's
that
level the playing field right now.
It is wild to me that somebody can work the same job for like 30 years.
Wow,
like
crazy.
that is so wild to me. It's
that's
like
you know that feeling when you get on the job and you're like, bro, this man said he's been here for 50 years, bro.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Yo, how? Doing what though?
Like just
because I already found myself bored, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, how? And then you try to think like you looking at like what he does. Like, how are you doing this, bro?
Yeah, how are you content?
They haven't leveled up. They haven't. I'm like,
it's that people can be content with what they do, and it's just like, nah, I can't do.
We're not anti-job. Let's get that clear.
Yeah, we're not anti-job.
Everybody here has a job.
Yeah,
we're pro partnership though.
30 years.
Yeah.
We're pro $1 million dreams.
Facts. The McDonald's campaign, and I'm only talking about that just because they're major corps. Mm-hmm. Was that what you thought it was going to be, working with those people? Or when you got there, you're like, oh, okay.
Nah, it wasn't what I expected it to be. I was actually an actress in it as well. My voice was in it. But, you know, McDonald's just sent us a whole bunch of gear, said, record this high C campaign, and that was really it.
That was it?
Yeah. And obviously I got paid through Byte Media. Byte Media is the one who got the
okay, I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean.
So
that's fire.
Yeah,
that's the type of, I want to be able to say that. You know, yeah, I just had this campaign with such a.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Some cool shit.
Especially when you get there and to realize like dreams when they actually turn into reality. Like that's not a dream for you. That's something you did before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's your resume now.
It's like okay, what's next?
Yeah,
what's next?
Yeah.
Music.
Yeah,
music.
I need to hear some music from you, Alex.
Play it.
I got you. I got a song queued
up
for you.
You can play it. We can play it. You can play it in here.
We were just talking right now.
I want to hear her music.
I got you.
Because I don't think that she was not creative before.
Dope.
I'm sorry, y'all gonna be to hear it afterwards.
I hear it every day.
Yeah, I listen to this shit every day too.
And you getting some royalties right now. I need to turn off the lights right now and start turning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really want to blast this. Hey.
I can't escape the cycle. This bitch gon' drive me psycho. This bitch they got me psycho. Yeah. Psych. Yeah, this bitch ain't got me psych.
Okay.
Yeah, this bitch ain't got me.
That's how you get. That's how you get right there.
Nah. Is it out right now?
No.
What are you waiting on? Are you waiting on an EP or a project?
So the song is not finished.
What's Psycho about? Who are you talking about? You talking
I'm talking
about a girl?
myself.
No, you're not. That's cap.
Nigga trying to put me on the hot seat.
Who are you
now.
talking about? Don't say the person. What's the situation?
Honestly, I feel like it's more of like a feeling. Like
Yeah.
anyone can be.
I got that too, but I got the real meaning as well.
It can put you in a situation.
It can.
It can put you there.
Yeah.
Like so. Yeah. It's
Who
a
do you
dope
think
song.
your fans are? Like, what do you think they are?
I think my fans are someone who enjoy Texas rap.
Yeah.
I think my fans are the younger generation. I know the older generation don't really like cussing and talking about drugs, but that's just, my lifestyle. It's the lifestyle I lived before. It's the story I have to tell. I might not be sipping lean right now, but like I know what it tastes like. I might not be off, what I'm off, but I used to. I've been there. I've done that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. It's a testimony.
Yeah.
Literally.
For sure.
That's kind of cool though. I always talk to people, especially black people, me, myself, growing up in the church, like I always try to bring that, you know what I'm saying? It still sticks with me. Bring that into my music, whatever I'm doing, just use me as a testament.
Yeah.
Like y'all talk about kind of risks that y'all have taken. Like I left school. I worked. I've been where you don't know how you're going to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And it's funny how you find yourself in a position years, months later. And it's like, wow, I'm right where I need to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So now my homie posted today, he said, what God cuts off for you, just leave it alone. I said, lean not on your own understanding. Yeah. Like for real.
For sure.
Certain things, when it don't work out, bro, chill. When you stuck in traffic and you getting mad, bro, that 5 minutes you there could be the difference between you getting in a wreck or you making it out alive, you being in the wrong place, at the wrong time.
Yep.
So that's the type of time I'm on, and I feel the same vibe from y'all.
For sure.
I be asking everybody this when they come on the show. Do y'all believe in manifestation?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure.
What's some type of ways that y'all manifest?
So, I mean, and I'm in a fraternity. So that's my actual.
Same. I got my letters on here. I got to put it on the cam. I'm trying to get the sponsorship.
Yeah. But, like, that's just, like, you got to put it out there. You have to have this vision. You got to, like, bro, I want to do this.
Yeah.
I can see it. Like you say, like, you grew up in the church. So it's just like, if my favorite verse is now, from Hebrews 11:1 is now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So you gotta believe. It's almost like you gotta believe. If you don't believe in yourself, then who else is gonna believe in you?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta believe in yourself first. And the way you manifest it is just put the vision out there, write it out, make it plain.
I told one of my homies I was rapping, I said, bro, I'm going to ask y'all about this. What do you think the line is between cap rap and manifesting? Because he was talking about this. Like he said in one of his songs, like I think he said, fast car spinning out the lot, just bought an SRT. He don't have no SRT, but he's bringing things into existence.
So,
and I think songwriting can be a form of manifesting.
For sure.
What's the line you draw?
The line I draw for cap rapping is the ones that be saying like, I got a body, or I'm shooting niggas, I'm killing niggas. Like, no, you're not.
So what about the ones that say they got all this money? You don't consider that, but you can. I guess you never know.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess.
So when it has to do with incriminating yourself, that's cap.
If you're not really about that life, then I feel like you shouldn't speak about that.
That's true.
And I feel like that's capping.
The way I manifest is through hard fucking work, through money. If I have a serious dream about something, I'm not
put
just
money into it.
The law of the universe is gonna give it back.
Give and receive,
Nav is one of my favorite artists, and he says, "I invested in myself and I made everything back."
Mm-hmm.
I hear that every day in my head. I'm like, I'm working this stupid fucking job because I need this money for my dream. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I manifest, is going to work, putting that energy in. Like, I'm going to work for this dream that I have. I'm putting in the money for studio. I don't like free studio time. I like to pay because I like that energy. The universe knows, she paid for this. Let's give her something back in return. Let's give her a banger, Every time I've recorded for free, I've hated the song.
Why is it? Because you don't got that type of. It's not pressure on yourself.
It is pressure though.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It's like
because it's go time. It's go time now.
I only got this certain amount of time. I need to get
go
it
crazy
and do what I need to do.
Do what I got to do.
One of my homies, he's an artist, bro. He did 7 years in prison, and we did a feature. This is way in the past, but we did a feature with somebody, and he was punching in. The guy was punching in, and he just remembers all his stuff. 1 take, 2 take, and it kind of took the dude a long time to punch in, and he was getting upset because of that. Like you said, the studio time. Like people really be tripping off that. Like, bro, I told him, I'm like, bro, you should have told me that you don't want to talk to these people when we go in there, so I could tell the artist like he don't really like to talk. He can go first, and then we can just leave and let you do it. Because when you paying for time, like you saying, paying for, people really take it serious. Like I need to knock this out, bro. I'm here to really like perform right now.
Like I have a song
like,
I need to.
When you get in the studio, it's not practice right now.
No.
It's game time. This the all-star game
For sure.
I like 1 takes. I like 1 take, Jakes, and that's not even me recording. I just like seeing people do that. I'm like, wow.
I try to be.
You did your job,
efficient.
especially if I pay for the 2 times. I'm like, wow, you did your job.
Yeah.
Or if you
got
did.
an hour, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah.
How many songs have y'all seen somebody record in an hour before?
An hour. I think the best I've done is 2 in an hour. It's kind of hard to.
But did you have a relationship with that producer for a long time? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I've seen, I think 2. I think Ashante back here, she's done 2, but she's a lyrical genius. So she'll have notebooks full of lyrics already. So this girl comes in and punches in.
That's exactly what we were gonna say.
No, I was just about to say the same thing. Like she was saying, some people be having songs that they be stocked up.
It's already memorized in
It's
their head.
stocked up,
When that's the
so-
case, like this dude, like I said, 7 years in prison. What do you think?
Just 7 years of doing.
Oh, yeah, it's just he got a mind.
He
bank
got
up there.
he got 7 years to like think about. I mean, of course, of his situation.
Just
But
go in there
like
and
when he
spit.
by himself, like I ain't got nothing else to do. So. I might as well write. I might as well think of something. Even if I'm not writing, like have something in my head, something memorized. Like
Y'all like punching in though? I like.
I done seen some great punching.
I think that's hard.
Yeah,
They say Jay-Z punches in, right? That's like off the top, like right.
Yeah,
Just,
I done seen some great punch in artists. Like when I first heard the term, like, oh, I'm about to just punch in. Like the first time I was like in the studio, just punch in. I know people freestyle, but when you punching in, it's just like you gotta like.
Yeah.
Cut it, take that.
What's crazy?
They call it like overdub.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like when I first started, I had to write my songs. Like I couldn't do it, and then like when I finally got all my studio gear and I was just at home,
You just locked in.
I
remember you got those speakers. You said, "Hey, it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
It's
Oh,
up."
God. And so like now that's how I record. I don't write nothing. Like all my new songs, like all the stuff that's about to come out, that's just
It's because you're comfortable, bro. You in the own space. You producing yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you can really just vibe.
Yeah, I just say whatever.
Whatever. If you don't like it, ain't nobody's gonna hear it. It's all good. That's what Russ said. He
Exactly.
said, "Bro, I was just making stuff. I would just scream, bro. Just do some crazy stuff. See what's up. See what I don't like. Nah, for real. And then you know what I'm saying.
It's all
Nobody's
about
there.
experimenting, you know what I'm saying?
Just experimenting.
Yeah. You like it. You like it. You don't, trash. It's cool.
I just want to thank y'all again for joining me, bro, and telling a little bit about your story. If y'all have anything else y'all want to tell, promote, if baby girl wants to get on the mic and say what she needs to say too, for real. This is just an opportunity for me to show my value that I can give to people. Like I produce media, but having a podcast is a way for people that watch y'all to see like, okay, it's kind of solidifies. So I really thank y'all for letting me.
I appreciate
I
it.
This
do
is
what I
dope,
know,
man.
for
This is dope.
Like
Shout
X
out
for
to
real,
you.
for real, bro. Because like I said, I take stuff personally. I'm trying to get off that. But like people give you the runaround, people cancel different things like that. I hit them once, I'm down. Same thing for the first time.
Yeah.
Like I look at stuff like that, and I go back to the same people that I did it with.
Because if
when
I
was
fuck
in my
with you, I
crib.
fuck with you, bro. And like that's how it is. So like you hit me up with this opportunity, I'm like, hell yeah.
I wish Los could be here too.
You know me.
Shout out
to
Lowe's.
Shout out Lowe's.
For real.
Shout out Lowe's.
Shout out Roddy too, man. Shout out everybody that's out there.
Shout out to Groovmnt. Shout out
Yeah.
everybody, man.
Everybody.
Can't forget about Carlo either, man. That's
Yeah,
my
shout
boy.
out Carlo. Shout out Carlo.
Shout out Carlo, our cameraman.
Yeah.
Coldest in the game.
Coldest.
Who else y'all been working with? I just need to give all these shout outs. So when they see it, you know what I'm saying, I can have clips to send people, like for real. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to see their, hear their names said, the ones that really work behind the scenes, like for real.
Hey man, we working together.
Yeah, I was gonna say we work with our people.
We working together.
We got our
like,
people, and
like we,
stick to
we gonna work together and grind it out. And then if other people want to work with us, then we gonna work with them.
Facts.
I know it's cliche, but teamwork make the dream work.
Shows on the way, showcases on the way.
Oh yeah, we got all
Space
that
on the
coming
way.
up.
Yes, sir.
Projects on the way.
Yeah,
all of it.
Space already here.
Already here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Projects, all that. It's gonna be a fun summer, like I said.
I say we outro with another Alex joint.
Alex joint, what we got? What you want?
Because Alex
What
is
you want me to
dope.
play, Alex?
Oh, this is gonna be my first.
You gonna do whoa?
Like I said, all links will be down below
He
to
said, "Whoa."
reach the people with Darius Sanders. I thank y'all for tuning into season 2. We're doing something real special. All their links will be down below. Go stream the music. If you want to become a paid subscriber, do that as well. Video podcasts will be out on Spotify and YouTube, everywhere else. Go get that. Go listen to the music. We out.
Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Got 100 niggas, are you kidding? Fuck with me and get shot in your kidney. I'm a DJ Skywalker, you kidding? He gon' play that track, are you kidding? Put up in a, you won't forget me. Riding with your bitch in your city. Pull up in a, are you kidding? Me, my bitch, a new Bobby,